My name is Mitch Pfeiffer. I go by the production name Empire on paper. I don't really introduce myself as that because I feel it's awkward. I want to respect my region clothing, so I do clothing as well as music production and DJing and executive production. Growing up musically, my parents always had records around, and I was really inspired by soul music at a really young age. I started making my own mixtapes with my first boombox that recorded on tapes, just recording songs off the radio, songs off of people's tapes and other CDs, and just making, just mixes for myself to listen to. And that transpired into just kind of looping beats and instrumentals on certain parts and kind of trying to put them together with other ones. None of them, I think, sounded good or ever were useful for anything, but it was my first experience with, the gear I had around. In my first job, I got washing dishes my freshman or sophomore, summer before my sophomore year in high school. I saved up and bought this little MPC, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but a drum machine sampler, and ever since then it's been nonstop. I started out, I guess as most people's introduction to rap music, just kind of freestyling friends on the back of the bus or on trips or at lunch, battling people and stuff, and I just never really liked the way my voice sounded, even though at a young age I was pretty good. I was ripping everyone up on the school. I figured out me and my friends were rapping and stuff, nothing serious, and it's like someone needs to record and someone needs to make beats, so I was like, I'll do it. Started making beats, and then I was like, I can't rap to any of these beats, they're just random noises. So once I started learning a little bit about putting that together, I just became in love with that, and rapping and rhyming had no value to me. My favorite thing about producing music is translating sounds into emotion. Taking, whether it be a single key you play or a word someone raps or a cool effect putting on the same old thing that you've heard 800 times, but if you can do that to inspire an artist, whether it be a singer or a rapper or country singer or whatever, if you can make some sounds that inspire them to write some lyrics that are true to them and that the listener can connect to, like, the marriage between the beat and the lyrics, like, that's just something I live for. Respect My Region started out as a name I had when I was living in Portland probably like 4 years ago. I was sitting in my living room on the couch. I don't even know why or how it came to me, and then a couple years later I was in class just doodling and started being like, man, we should do t-shirts, and we were doing shows at the time, and we're like, all right, let's do some t-shirts and make this website something bigger later. And then the t-shirts just popped off, and we're like, all right, we're gonna do clothes. This is fun, it's tight, people are liking it, and it coincides with the music. As far as RMR, we really want to push everybody in the Northwest doing music, kind of support, show love, and not really be like, this is, because when you get like, oh, this is our artist or this is our 3 artists, so many people are so weary of, oh, I don't like that dude personally or musically, and like, we just want everyone to work with us, and we want to work with everyone. Personally, I've just been selling beats locally, Portland, Seattle, the Yakima area even. Kind of stepped away from hitting people up on Twitter all the time and like trying to get emails just because there's 1,000,001 people doing it. But I mean, if I see Nipsey or somebody, oh, I'm in the studio, blah blah blah, I'll always have to tweet like, yo, what's the email for a beat? What's the email? And nobody really ever hits you back, but something might happen one day. So the growth of Empire is going to be based around just developing my skills, just like a basketball player in the gym working on his jump shot and his dribbling and finishing with his left hand. There's a bunch of fundamentals that make up your overall game, and just sharpening every musical tool that I can, and then just keep beating away at the networking and pushing, whether it be clothes or music. Opportunities knock, and if you're not out of your house or off your couch, there's going to be no opportunities in front of you. So it's just continually pushing yourself to just create opportunities. It could be as easy as having nothing really to do and just going to the bar and trying to strike up conversations with people. And you might meet clients, you might meet someone in the industry, so it's just consistently pushing yourself to be working in one way or another towards the overall goal.
What is your goal?
Take over the world.